Today, we are going to be talking about sustainable seafood, what that really means, how to source seafood responsibly, and how to diversify your seafood consumption. Hello everyone, my name is Theodora and I've teamed up with Chefs for Impact to bring you Cooking Up Change, where I cook with top chefs shaking up the culinary world, bringing sustainability to the forefront of food and agriculture. And today, I have the absolute pleasure of cooking with Chef Charlotte Langley, Chief Culinary Officer and co-founder of Scout Canning and the Canadian Chef Ambassador to the Marine Stewardship Council. Thank you so much, Charlotte, for joining me today. I cannot wait to dig into this recipe that we're going to make.
Well, I'm really excited to be here with you today, Theodora. This is an amazing opportunity to get to know you better, cook something absolutely delicious, and just talk more about sustainable seafood and what that really truly means. So the word of the day is succotash/sustainability, and we're gonna make a basic dish with anything that's fresh in your community or neighborhood. It's a one-pan wonder. You're gonna take whatever you have available to you, and you're just gonna basically a quick fry, a little bit of butter, a little bit of oil, brighten it up, garnish it, and the fish is the star. This recipe is gonna translate probably into lunch for 3 or 4 or dinner for 2, depending on how hungry you are. Since you're where you are and I'm where I am, we can make the exact same recipe, but using whatever we have locally around us.
That has to be my favorite part about this recipe. If you stick to the principles in this video, you can make your own version of the succotash at any point in the year with whatever's in season around you. It really is such a versatile recipe.
Where I am, I've got some seasonal things from Ontario. So I've got like squash and garlic scapes, beautiful oyster mushrooms, beans, some zucchini blossoms, some sea asparagus, which is an awesome sea green that has a nice salinity, some tomatoes, some zucchini, and I think that's, oh wait, one more thing. My fish of the day is my canned fish from Scout. So we just launched some new products. And this is a canned smoked wild albacore tuna from BC.
That is awesome. I'm so looking forward to trying Scout. So today I'm actually cooking from Cyprus, which is an island in the Mediterranean. So my journey of finding sustainable seafood is probably a little different from yours. I went to the local fisherman to get my fish of the day, which in Greek is called sipura. So the fisherman told me that sipura is a sustainable seafood, but why might that not be entirely true? And what do we have to take into account when we are sourcing seafood from local fishermen?
Just because it's a local fish does not mean that it's a sustainable product or species. So the word sustainability in regards to local is what is the overall stock health like of the species, and 2, what is the ecosystem around it saying to you?
That's a really important distinction to make. And sustainable seafood has always been a hot topic, but especially this year with the documentary Seaspiracy coming out, making the claim that there is no such thing as sustainable seafood. Now, what does this assertion get wrong?
One thing that they didn't really bring to light in this entire documentary is that they didn't celebrate or recognize all the work that we have been doing and other organizations have been doing to make physical impact on a daily basis. They did not highlight the positives and the growth that is literally happening daily.
And what I find really mind-blowing is the number of people in the world that depend on seafood. About 3 billion people in the world rely on seafood as their main source of protein, and 200 million are affected by the seafood industry, both indirectly and directly. So finding ways to validate and incorporate and appreciate cultural ties to different kinds of food like seafood are very important in finding solutions to a more sustainable food system.
And on that note, I think we should make some snacks. I'm starting with some olive oil and a nice generous amount of butter. And it's starting to froth up, and I'm gonna add in these green garlic scapes. And this house is gonna start to smell epic. So you can already hear it. It's like, ooh, I'm making some different yummy sauces. The garlic is getting this nice beautiful color. I can smell it, I can feel it, it is alive. I'm putting in my green beans first, like I said. These are going in raw. I'm gonna do the zucchini at the same time to get a little bit of color. Next is going in the mushrooms. I got these beautiful oyster mushrooms in nice big juicy chunks. This is the fun part. You just get to have fun and go with your gut, go with your intuition, feel your way through it, and have some fun making seafood. Make it sustainable seafood. This dish really only takes you, once you hit a large pan, this dish will take me like 3 more minutes. That's it. My fresh tomatoes are going in. I want to just take the edge off of these guys. Literally just like get the edges a little bit softened, but not too much. This is now waiting for its final touches. I only need to add some fresh flowers I also have some sea asparagus. They do a good chunk of the seasoning, but they're also nice and crunchy and fresh. So I'm just going to take it off the heat, and then we're going to add and top it off with some of my smoked albacore tuna from Scout. But in the meantime, you toss a little bit of fresh diced cucumber. It smells gorgeous.
Now, a question I have is, since we can buy almost any type of fish year-round due to various preservation methods, what do consumers need to know when they're going to their local supermarket or their local fishmonger to make sure that the fish they're purchasing is sourced sustainably?
Look for the blue fish label. You just look for this little blue fish label when you go to any grocery store, any retailer, any outlet, and this is going to guarantee you that there's been scientists, auditors, fishers, tons of people working, chefs, myself included, working on projects to ensure that this fish is 100% traceable back to the source, sustainable, and working with the healthiest stocks that we have available to us in the world. So, that being said, I think we should plate this gorgeousness up and see how we did. I'm going to crack open a tin. So this is a really quick and easy way to make something absolutely stunning, as well as super satisfying. Then I get to dress it with the nice infused, lightly smoked olive oil as a finishing note. This is going to finish marinating it. It's going to add so much depth of flavor. Saw how fast this is and how easy it is and how versatile it is. You're getting tons of amazing fresh veg. This is a gorgeous platter I can share with all my friends. Quick and easy, super delicious, nice and fresh, and covered in delicious, sustainable smoked wild albacore tuna.
Oh, that looks so delicious. Thank you so much, Charlotte, for teaching me how to make this amazing summer succotash that I can make virtually at any point in the year with whatever I have in season around me. This was super easy to make and it looks amazing, and I cannot wait to dig in on my end.
I want to thank you, Theodora, for inviting me to have this amazing conversation, diving deep literally into sustainable seafood with MSC and you. So thanks to Chef for Impact for including me in this space today, and I cannot wait to deepen our discussion and continue to source amazing, sustainable, delicious wild seafood.
For those of you watching at home, make sure you follow Chef Charlotte and the Marine Stewardship Council to stay up to date on all the work that they are doing for a more sustainable seafood system. And make sure to subscribe to Chefs for Impact for more videos like this to keep learning about a sustainable food system, and hit that like button below if you enjoyed this video. See you on the next episode of Cooking Up Change.